and gentlemen, it's time. Please welcome to your field,
Hey yo, it's Highway, and you're watching Morgan Sports Network.
Sitting in my room for the 5th time the same night. Can't even describe my urge to fight in my mind. Figuring out where do I even start, and I've done this 100 times. Sometimes you just need a restart, yeah. Need to unload your mind and put it back in the shopping cart. Hoping the next day you'll go through with the...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Morgan High School for today's junior varsity basketball game featuring the Eagles of Layton Christian Academy versus the Trojans from Morgan High School. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined by my broadcast partner, my good friend, Morgan High football player, student, athlete extraordinaire, Tyler Buckway.
Thank you, Quigley. I'm glad to be here.
Nice to have you, Buckets. What are your thoughts on this game? Morgan is playing against Layton Christian. They are the defending 2A state champions. They're now 3A. Your thoughts?
Well, Layton Christian playing them was always a hard game. They always have a lot of athletic players, great players. I mean, number 10, you can look at him. He just missed it, but I've seen him make a lot of shots in his warm-ups. Number 4 seems very athletic. I mean, they all around are normally a very good team, but I do trust Morgan in a sense because they do have their great power forwards in center, Luke Olson and Joe Waite, and they do have some great guards as well. They got Derek Tilby, Nick Despain, Tate Nilsson. I mean, they have a great squad, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Morgan win tonight.
Joe Waite has the silkiest, smooth three-point shot I've ever seen. I love his shot.
Oh, it's great. It's always something you have to defend.
Yeah, he's a good shooter. You can't count out the quarterback, Nick Despain. He's a tremendous athlete. Last game on Wednesday when Morgan was here playing against Ben Lomond, Nick was the MVP of the JV game. He scored, he made a couple threes, had a ton of assists and steals, and just really was the captain out there.
And Nick really, when he scores, it's a lot of fast breaks. He does a great job at playing defense and taking the ball and just getting a good fast break layup.
You noticed some freshmen on this team this year, Ty. We have number 10, Colton Acey. He's a freshman. He's playing on the team. Number 13, Nate Pace, freshman. Who else do we have out there? Number 33, Brogan Garrett. He's a freshman.
Oh, no, Brogan's a sophomore.
Oh, my bad. Who's the other? Oh, who am I looking at here? I'm trying to find the other friend. We'll figure it out. But anyway, there's a few. I'm going to go through the lineup here for the Trojans. Number 2 is Nick Despain. He's a junior. Number 3, Evan Harris. He's a junior. Number 4, Derek Tilby. He's a sophomore. Number 11, Gavin Turner. He won't play in this game. He'll play in the varsity game. Number 15, Tate Nilsson. He's also a quarterback on the Morgan football team. He's a sophomore. Number 23, Cade Johnson, a junior. Number 24, Joe Waite. Watch for him behind the arc. He's 6'4", but he can light it up from behind. He also has a nice little drive and floater on his shot. Number 30, Bo Johnson. Number 33, Brogan Garrett. Number 34, Zaylin McCleary. Number 41, Luke Olson. And we have, as we mentioned, number 10, Colton Acey.
And the great thing about this JV team is I honestly trust every single player that gets out on that court. I mean, there's not a single bit in their lineup that it's not deep. Every one of their players can go in and hit it. Zaylin McCleary is a great shooter, so is Bo Johnson. He's a great point guard. I've played with him since I was in 5th, 6th grade. All of these guys, they're all amazing players, and that's why this JV team does so well is no matter who's in, they're going to have a winning team on the court.
Starting for the Trojans is number 2, Nick Despain. Number 4, Derek Tilby. Number 24, Joe Waite. Number 41, Luke Olson. And number 23, Cade Johnson. For the Eagles, we have number 4, Malik. Number 14, Attis. Number 15, Elias. Number 40, Shorn. And number 44, Dario starting. We're going with first names only on the JV game. There's a steal by Joe Waite. Nice start for Waite. So Layton Christian did control the tip, and then Morgan stole it. So they have the ball and possession at the next jump. There's a steal by Layton Christian. 2 points for number 40. That is Shorn for 2.
It's an interesting name. I like it.
Okay, Ty, this team is really an international team. Their school services 52 countries, students from 52 countries at Layton Christian Academy. Derek Tilby drives in, floats one up with the right hand, no.
I know.
Quick outlet to Layton Christian. Number 15 will take 3. No. That's Elias. He's from Sweden.
You got the places they're from on that paper?
Not on this one. I do for varsity. I ran out of time for the JV, but
right.
I did meet him up here. He was telling me how to pronounce the names. It's another deflection by Waite.
Joe has definitely improved his defense this year. One of the things that he had to work on his sophomore year was definitely a defensive perspective, but he's done a great job of being big in the post. Oh.
There's a defensive breakdown there by the Trojans. 2 more points for Shorn. He has all 4 points for Layton Christian.
And as we've seen, he's an athlete. I mean, he was able to get down to that fast break so fast on the first bucket.
High post, Olsen, out to Waite, fakes the 3. Back into Olsen. Takes a little fade away inside the paint, no good. Rebound, Layton Christian. Layton Christian's not afraid to get out and run, are they? Foul on Tilby, that's his first. That's the first foul of the game. Each team has 5 timeouts, 2 fulls and 3 30s. They can use them anytime throughout the game. In the event of overtime, each team gets another timeout. Haven't had many overtime games at the JV level this season.
No.
There's 3 points there. Numbers are hard to see here. Is that
I think it was
number 14,
yeah.
Attis for 3. Layton Christian out to a 7-0 start. There's Nick Despain. Back to Tilby. It's a steal by LCA. 2 points there for number 40, Shorn. He has 6.
I like how he finished that layup. He went up with that left hand, but he made sure his right hand was over top so Joe couldn't have a way of contesting it. Timeout called by Morgan, I believe. I believe Benson right now is telling his players to just calm down, we're all right, take care of the ball and get back on defense.
I'm back. Hey, Ty, in the sophomore game, which happened right before this game, Morgan was victorious by a score of 42-39. They were down 15, brought it back for the victory.
Wow, that's incredible.
Led by Tanner Matthews, who had 14 points. Number 25, he will also most likely see some action in this game. Here's Tilby. Over to Despain. Caught in the corner. Had to take a timeout. Got in kind of a bind there. His teammates couldn't get open. Well, there's 2 timeouts down.
Yeah, 2 quick timeouts. It's not a good sign.
Yeah, that's all right. So I'm going to review some of the scoring that happened in the sophomore game. Derek Tilby had 5 points. Nate Pace, 4. Tate Nilsson, 7. Tanner Matthews had 14. Bo Johnson, 2. Zaylin McCleary had 4. And Brogan Garrett had 6. Tanner's came, he had 1, 2, 3, 4 3-point shots.
Wow.
And he made 2 clutch free throws down with Morgan up 1 with 8 seconds to go. Made 2 free throws to kind of seal the deal.
Incredible. Oh.
There's a turnover by the Trojans. Some miscommunication on the inbounds play.
They seem to be out of sync lately.
3 points there for number 15, Elias.
Watching him in warm-ups, he made a lot of shots.
Yeah, he told me he's been here 6 months from Sweden. LCA up 12-0. Joe Waite, he'll take 3. No. Tipped around by the Russian, no good. I don't know if we can say the Russian here. That's other teams, all international. Is we okay to call him the Russian, or should we go with Luke Olson?
I like the Russian too much. Let's leave it.
Okay. Morgan's in a 3-2 zone with Olson and Waite at the bottom on the baseline. Number 44, who's underneath. There's another 3 from Elias. Ooh. And a turnover by the Trojans. Down 5th. There's a block by the Russian. Number 44, who has the ball, Ty, he's from Costa Rica. 2 more for Shorn. 17-0, halfway through the first period.
It's interesting to see that they can grab all these guys from other places and get them into a team.
Yeah, it is interesting. There's another turnover by the Trojans. Number 14, Attis for 2. He has 5 points. 19-0. Not the start the Trojans were looking for here. All is not lost. They can put up a lot of points in a hurry. Joseph Waite, 2.
There we go. Got the first points in.
A nice little baseline jumper for Joe.
Layton Christian Academy is really built well. I mean, they have a lot of athletes, and they have guys who can still shoot the ball really well to be able to do that. I mean, it's incredible to see a team to work together like that, even when they're just so far away
Just
from
coming,
each other.
just coming together really at the 6 months ago. They haven't had a lifetime of practice together as some of our Morgan Trojan teams have had. In for the Trojans, number 15, Tate Nilsson, and number 3, Evan Harris. Number 35, Gabriel, is in for LCA. Here's Harris on the right wing. Up to Waite. He'll take 3. No good. He was 3 feet behind the three-point line. Ball didn't go.
Foot closer, it probably would have went in.
He's deadly from everywhere on the court.
Ooh, that's a good screen.
Little free throw line jumper there for Layton Christian, no good. Out of bounds, Morgan ball.
Muley Bear's walking down the court, Snapchatting.
You know, we like to watch how the different varsity players look when they walk in and kind of look in their eyes and say, are they going to be on fire today, or how they going to play?
Oh, I talked to Criddle earlier, and I think he's ready to go.
Yeah.
He knows the challenge at hand, and he knows what to do if someone tries to dunk on him.
Luke Olson for 3. Oh, too bad. Missed it. He made a 3 in the varsity game on Wednesday, Ty.
That was
Luke did.
Luke did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's great. He is a great shooter.
Here's Joe. He'll take 3. Missed it.
It's Ben Lowland on Wednesday, right?
It was, yeah. They were excited to get the win. It was a hard-fought game, 1-point game. They won by 1 point, 62-61. They had one of their players, a senior, averages 5 points a game. He went off, made 6 threes.
Wow.
Sugar T was his nickname.
Sugar T.
And he was on fire.
That is an interesting nickname.
Here's Evan Harris. Spin move. Layup, yes. No, they got him for a travel. They didn't ask me, but I don't agree with it. I love that spin move.
He does a great job on it. He's so quick, too.
I actually stood up. I like that so much.
You could say that was one of his sexy layups, right?
Oh, absolutely. He's been known to do those. There's some defense by Tate Nilsson. Goes up, left-hand layup, yes. Tate Nilsson.
And the Trojans trying to figure it out a little bit. Ooh, breakdown there.
Missed shot, rebound by Luke. Layton Christian Academy, I just pulled up on my phone. Buckets is 14 miles from here.
About
as the crow flies.
25-minute drive.
Yeah, it's the closest school in distance from Morgan. So it's nice to have them in the region. There'll be some nice rivalries created, I think, over the years.
Ooh.
A foul. Foul was on Brogan Garrett, or not on Brogan. Brogan just checked in, number 33. I think it was on. Was that on Evan?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, Evan Harris with his first.
We call Brogan the track star. Since
Okay.
he is a track star, yeah.
What events does he do?
I can't remember exactly. I think it's the 400.
The 400?
That's what Dylan just told me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tanner Matthews also in the game, number 25. Nick Despain with the ball. Gets a screen from Garrett. Screen and roll. Has it at the free throw line. Out to Harris. No. Despain looking. Picks up his dribble. Drops it into Brogan out of bounds. Today we have Dylan Despain producing this game. We have PJ Williams on the main camera. Austin Barlow is down on our court camera today. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined by Morgan High student Tyler Buckway, center on the football team, runner-up in state this year. Had a great season. Number 34 is entered, Val Zim, and he traveled or carried the ball.
Yeah, I don't really know what that call was. He kind of, his hand placement
Kind of
wasn't very
hesitated,
good,
yeah. 3 seconds left, 2-1, three-pointer from Nilsson, no. That's the end of the first quarter. Morgan 4, Layton Christian Academy 19.
This game definitely isn't over. I've seen harder comebacks from this JV team before, just last year. Against Draper APA, they were down 20 points in the heading into the fourth quarter, and they put in the sophomores, Luke Olson, Derek Tilby, Tate Nilsson. We ended up coming back and winning that game, actually.
I think each of those guys had about 7 steals in that quarter. I was there. It was a fun game. Coach Benson is the coach of the JV team here at Morgan. The coach for LCA is Corey Jones. For those of you Morganites, that may sound familiar. He's actually related to Josh Criddle.
Really?
He's from Hennifer. He's giving his team the word. He's wearing a black jacket, black shirt, red tie. Coach Benson is in his Morgan basketball jacket. Shout out to Coach Matthews, who is not feeling well. He sustained an injury at PE. He's home watching. We hope. He said he would, so we hope he's feeling better. He's just not up to being here today. We missed him last game, and took a softball to the eye.
Matthews, if you're listening to this, I want to let you know that seeing that photo of you smiling still, even with that giant bruise, made my day. To be able to see you're still happy.
Yeah, we definitely missed Coach Matthews. Wish he could have been here last game and this game. He's been coaching for 21 years and hasn't missed a game really, and then all of a sudden he goes back to back. Sorry, Coach.
Yeah, that must have really hurt.
It looked like it really did. Shorn has 8 points for LCA. Morgan's points came from Tate Nilsson and Joe Waite.
I like how Shorn plays. He's really smart, like with the little things he does and how he goes up for his layups and how he really scores.
Derek Tilby for 3, no. Rebound Tate. Gets it to Tanner. Back to Tate. He's getting slapped.
Ooh.
Foul.
It's a hard foul.
That was on number 41, Luca. That's the first foul on LCA. Morgan only has 2 fouls. We have number 41, Luca, L-U-K-A, and then we have number 42, Luca, L-U-C-A. Evan Harris tries to dish it to Tate, no good, stolen, and he steals it back. Heads up play there by Harris.
He has really long arms, and he can move so quickly. It's pretty easy for him to steal the ball from just about anyone.
Tate Nilsson, offensive foul. Too bad. Got the offensive foul there on Tate. He got the basket, but no good. They waved it off. We have David Halls today on the PA announcing. He's doing a heck of a job. I can't hear him because we have headsets on, but I'm assuming he's doing a great job.
I can hear him.
There's Eli Bailey just walked in. He's looking good. He's got a white camo jacket on. Let's see. What does his attitude look like? Does he look like he's going to score 20?
I think he's looking a little ready to go.
I do too.
Almost a little angry and ready to go.
He had a great game against Ben Lohman, scored 12 points. The scoring was pretty even for the varsity team. Nixon had 12 or 13. There's a block by Garrett. Out of bounds. Morgan ball. Good play there
Oh.
by Brogan Garrett, the track star. Is that his nickname?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a few of us call him.
What's Tilby's nickname? Can you say on air? You tell me after.
I can, but it's just kind of funny.
Okay.
We call him Tibbles.
Okay.
It was earned at a UVU camp that we went to in the summer. We all called him the team's pet.
Was he eating some Tibbles and bits?
Yeah, no, he was not, but no, it was a funny time there.
Another turnover by the Trojans. Luca with the ball. Over to Malik. Malik is from Layton, Utah, number 4.
Where's he at? I
Right
can't
here.
see the number.
They're hard to see.
You can see, I think it's number
Right here.
44.
The
Oh,
4.
number 4. He's from Utah.
Yeah.
He's a great player.
He is. Basket's good there. And the foul. That was number 34, Valdzim with 2. He'll shoot 1.
Yeah.
Foul was on Brogan.
Player next to Cade looks like Slim Shady. 43.
I like that. Nick had that look going last year.
Oh, he did. It was.
He could have been his twin.
It was very entertaining.
Derek Tilby missed
Oh.
a rare miss on a layup, and then Brogan fouled.
That never feels good.
Second foul there on Brogan Garrett.
I think it was a timeout by Layton Christian.
Okay, good. I'll give me some time to check my text messages. I'd like to give a couple shout outs, Buckets, if that's okay with you.
That's
I'd like to
fine.
mention one of my co-workers, the co-owner of the Morgan Sports Network, Michael Lucius Despain. He is with, let's just say he's out of town right now with Chris Despain and Big Mike. And Dylan, you'll have to tell me what your grandma's name is. Lynn? Big Mike and Lynn, Mike and Chris watching from Hawaii. Nice to have you watching. With this team we're playing with players from around the globe, we really could have players from all around the globe watching this, which we hope they are. There's a turnover.
I'm going to Hawaii soon. I'm excited.
Oh, are you?
I've never been.
What island are you going to?
The big one.
Nice, the big island. Kona?
I think. I don't know. I think it started with an A. All I know is it's the one that has the most family things you can do.
Okay, good. You're going to the Alani Resort maybe. I don't know.
I have no idea.
That's on Oahu. Anyway, here's Luke Olson in, out to Tilby. He'll take 3. Takes it up high. No good. Rebound,
Ooh.
Tanner. He got fouled. Good rebound there by Tanner.
It was a great rebound. He kind of weaved in between 2 defenders there to get it.
Second team foul on LCA. That was number 35, Gabriel, with the foul. Cade Johnson picked up his dribble, got it into Luke. A little too low there. There's 2 for Marco.
Slim Shady.
Oh, nice find there for Luke Olson for 2. Was that Cade that got that pass? I wasn't
believe
looking.
so.
Nice pass there by Cade to Luke for 2.
Luke was cherry picking.
Well, hey, we'll
Getting
take
ready.
it. Morgan's down by a handful of points here.
It's like Nick Despade and Joe Waite are going to be coming in soon.
What are your thoughts on the football season coming up?
I think this next year will be good. It'll definitely be a challenge. It'll be an interesting year, but hopefully we'll be able to finally win state instead of just
I have no
get
doubt.
second place.
I have no doubt you will. Back-to-back runners-up, but nothing to be ashamed of, but not what you wanted, I'm sure. Coach Jared Barlow, he'll be in his 3rd season. It's a foul here. I don't know who it's on.
Yeah, that was
A jump ball. Okay. LCA ball. Who's checking in there for the Trojans? Buckets?
Let's see. We got Joe Waite, Nick Despain, and I think Tate.
Tate
Tate's
Nilsson,
coming. I know Barlow, as a head coach, has never not been to a state championship.
That's respectable.
Even though it's only 2 years, it's still impressive.
There's another 3 by LCA, and that is good. Number 44, Dario. He helped me told me where all of his friends were from on the varsity team. Dario is from Costa Rica.
Costa Rica, that'd be nice.
Cade Johnson in, takes a little jumper, no. Rebound LCA.
Trojans just out of sync right now. I feel like they're trying to hurry too much, and everything they're doing, they seem to calm down and realize that if they just slow it down a bit, they'd be fine.
That was Malik that just missed that three. He is from the exotic town of Layton, Utah. 4 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the first half. Morgan in a position they're not used to being in here on the JV squad, being down. There's a nice defense by Luke, tips it up, and Tate has it, goes in, lowers his shoulder, but got the block.
That was a hard hit.
That was. That was Attis with the foul.
I believe he was running the ball, not dribbling the ball.
He lowered that shoulder to 3 extra yards.
Yeah.
Foul was not on the shot. Inbound play, gets it to Cade Johnson. Doesn't have a shot.
Oh.
Well, there's the offensive foul we were looking for. Tate pushed off there for his second.
He doesn't
7
like that
fouls
call.
on the Trojans. And 6 points. That's not a good combo.
Well, the reason they're getting these fouls is just Layton Christian's being smart with how they're playing the game, and they're making it so the Trojans are getting exposed for those little reaches and all the things they do in that sense.
Tate just picked up his 3rd foul there, Buckets.
He's not happy.
Number 4, Malik.
Gavin Turner is in the building.
Okay, how's his swagger? Does he look like pretty swaggy right now? Or is he
Kinda.
looking at the scoreboard
He's
in depression?
He's definitely ready. I mean, he's already got his shorts on, just wearing his jacket for this year. He's walking pretty fast. I think he's ready to go. He wants to get in the game.
Coach Benson might tell him to put his jersey on. He is a junior. Nixon Ordina, the only senior on this year's team. Malik drained both of his free throws.
I love how Ordina plays. I mean, not only is he able to score at will, he's also able to find his teammates open.
Nice rebound there by Nick. Got it to Luke, to Cade for 2, no. Nick battling in there, couldn't get that one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the Russian, nice block. Luke Olson, he blocked that with authority. That's what we need, is to maybe get a little bit of adrenaline going here.
He was a little angry there on
A
that
little
block.
fired up, yeah. There's a wide open 3 when it's stuck in there. Jump, which means jump ball. What do you think of the ball that the high school has gone to this year with that brighter orange? It's a synthetic leather.
I don't like the color of it, but I definitely like the feel of it.
Okay.
I remember when we first saw him, we were all like, what the heck is this? I mean, is this
Did you
a
play with
basketball?
them in summer league?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. We all just thought it felt weird, and we didn't like it very much when it first came out, but I think I'm starting to get used to it.
Evan Harris with a nice little sexy layup with the left hand. He got it. Even scoring for the Trojans. No one has more than 2. 3 minutes to go in the first half. There's a 3 ball by number 15, Elias. His 3rd 3 of the game. From Sweden to Layton to Morgan, 3 threes. Turnover. I have not been keeping track of the turnovers, Buckets, but Morgan has a lot.
Yeah, I don't think I want to see the number
Yeah.
for the turnovers.
Morgan down by a travel. There's a turnover by LCA. When I talked to their players up here, when they were just kind of passing it around and getting the names and stuff, they all just seemed really happy to be here and like really good guys. I told them to go easy on the Trojans, but they are not doing it.
No.
Oh, nice steal there by Nick. He missed the shot, got a steal,
Got the interception.
and then got a turnover. White ball. No turnover, so we're good. Number
Got it
2,
deflect.
Nick, quarterback of the Morgan Trojan football team. Does he do track?
I can't say I know. I would guess not.
Okay. We'll ask Dylan, our producer.
He does not.
Okay. Here's Joe Waite for three. Yes, Joe Waite from Harris.
And there's the heat seeker.
Now he has 5 points for the Trojans.
Wow.
Nice passing there by LCA. What a play. Ended up with a 3-point shot for Dario.
I think the Trojans need to think about switching their defense into a different formation, maybe man or, I don't know, 2-3. I'd personally say man.
Luke Olson passed out to Cade for three. Now the buckets are falling in. 2 threes for Morgan. Morgan down 14-35.
Oh, wow.
That's too easy, isn't it? That's Malik for two.
You could see the athleticism there. I mean, that was not an easy layup. He went from one side of the key to the other in just 2 steps.
Yeah, got it with his left hand. There's a steal by Elias. And 2. That's his first 2-point shot. All the rest are threes.
Sure, he's
Joe
made a
Waite
few
will
of them.
take 3. No. Rebounded and out of bounds, LCA ball. 1 minute and 3 seconds to go in the first half. Morgan has 8 team fouls. LCA has 3.
Hopefully our varsity game doesn't start out like this.
Yeah, that's that always hurts the Trojans to get down early. And looking at the stats for varsity, it looks like LCA, Morgan's pretty even scoring every quarter throughout the season if you look at the averages. LCA scores a lot in the first quarter, but the second quarter is where they tend to not score as much. So I think Morgan could cue in on that and pick up a little lead for the first half. Going into half would be huge.
Hopefully.
The turnover on LCA. Nick Despain with the ball. Dribbling with the right hand. Goes in. He got fouled.
Nick's a very tough player. I mean, he's a quarterback. He isn't afraid to get hit normally. And he really, as he plays basketball, you can see how he plays his defense, how he goes up for rebounds. He doesn't care if he gets hit.
Number 10, Ian, is in the game. Number 35, Gabriel, picked up his second personal there.
Pass out to Joe.
Olson to Waite. Despain for 3. And yes, Nick Despain for 3.
That was a bit hurried, but he still finished it.
It's a good inbounds play. Good defense there by Morgan. Nick's all over Ian. Just entered the game. 9 seconds to go in the half. Shot no good. Picked up and in. 2 points for Dario. 1 second. Evan gets the shot off. Hard off the glass. No good. That's the end of the first half. Morgan 17, LCA 41. Well, that is not the start that the Trojans wanted, Buckets.
No, I don't think it's over, of course, but definitely is going to be a challenge for them to come back from this game. Their defense will need to get a lot better and then be able to get the rebounds. And really just make sure they don't turn over the ball. I feel like they're falling under the pressure of the defense and they kind of just either throw it away or they lose it off the dribble.
Yeah, I hear you. So I've got a little bit of an exciting announcement for the varsity game. At halftime, I am going to be joined by none other than the defending Lady Trojan basketball coach, Sterling Mack, will join me to talk some basketball about the Lady Trojan season and just in general, just get his take on life and basketball and stuff.
That's great.
So he coached you in football. What was he like as a coach?
He
probably wasn't your position coach, but he was he was there mixing it up.
So he was the offensive coordinator my freshman year for me, and honestly, I loved it. He was always open to the players. He always wanted to know what we thought. I remember a game in Juan Diego. We were down at half, and gave us a talk at halftime, and we came out and we came back in that game, and he really helped us get inspired to be able to do that. And I think all the world of him. I think he's an amazing coach, football and basketball.
He's an amazing human being for sure. He's I think professionally, gym teacher at the middle school.
Yes.
Okay. Good guy. Some of our varsity players, now they're in their black sweaters with gray sweats.
So Gavin's ready to go. He's already got his shoes on. He's got his shorts on, took off his sweats.
Eli's in his slides.
Yeah, Eli's still warming up a bit.
Eli takes his shot up high, doesn't he? Puts
Yes,
a lot of
he
arc
does.
on it.
I remember when he first started playing, when we introduced him to basketball, it was a lot worse. He would take it so high on the arc, and a lot of gyms, he would just hit the ceiling. But now he has a great shot from mid-range and from three. He can stroke it, and he's a great player, great friend of mine too.
I'm going to do a little commercial here, Buckets, if that's okay. For those of you who are watching online, the Morgan Sports Network, number one, we appreciate it. Number two, you'll see in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, next to our logo, a little QR code. We are accepting donations, so we can continue to offer you this coverage of Morgan Sports, where we operate on donations. You feel free to Venmo at Morgan Sports Network. Donations of all sizes and amounts are appreciated. We have sponsors, which I will take a minute and mention our sponsors. So they also provide us the ability to do this, and then the rest is all by donations from our viewers, so we appreciate that. Our sponsors are Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage. Buckets, you know Brett Mills.
Yes.
He's your bishop.
Yes, he is.
He's a great guy.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Brown with Cornerstone Real Estate. He's my bishop.
Oh, yeah.
So he also does some photography. He's actually at the freshman game right now. They play at the same time as the JV.
Mm-hmm.
He's taking pictures. So we'll post those on our Instagram at Morgan Sports Network. So we invite you to check that out. Intermountain West Power Sports, Gardner Development, STF Electric, Hooked Up Plumbing, Mountain Green Dental, Dr. Ben Clark, K&L Acoustic and Drywall, X-Balm, Extreme Lip Protection, Made in the USA, xbalm.com. X-Balm, do you use X-Balm?
Yeah, whenever I have it, I do.
Yeah. Now,
Definitely great.
the owner of X-Balm is one of your coaches,
Really?
Nate Larson.
I need to talk to Nate.
Yeah, you
Because
do.
of they gave us shirts one time, and they didn't have shirts for the big guys. Gotta
I'm
ask
assuming
where
you
my
don't
shirt's
wear a
at.
medium.
No, I do not. Sadly, I do not fit into a medium. I don't think it would be healthy if I was as tall as I am and fit into
No.
a medium.
Two more sponsors I want to mention, and then I want to ask you about some football stuff. So, Wardell Brothers Construction, they're one of our newer sponsors. We appreciate them. Squeaky Clean, Professional Auto Detailing, Morgan High student Connor Brown. You drop your car off at his home in Mountain Green. He makes it look brand new inside, and you'll never look back. Connor Brown, Squeaky Clean, Professional Auto Detailing. So you were telling me, Ty, about camp you're attending for, is it for linemen?
Yes.
Tell me more about that.
It's called OFA Academy.
Okay.
It's a great place. It's where all these players from all over Utah come together, and we do one-on-ones and things like that, and we get trained and coached, and we get filmed, and that film is sent out to college coaches and stuff. But, I mean, a lot of players go. There's players who are signed to college, and they go there just to train. You get guys from, like, Corner Canyon, Ridgeline, Syracuse, Farmington, all those places. And they all meet together, and we all not fight to the death, but definitely
Work out together.
Yeah, we'll go with work out together.
Corner Canyon, I've never heard of them. Are they a new school?
No, they're 6A.
I'm just messing around.
They produced Jackson Dart.
Zach Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so well, that's cool. So, and college coaches attend the camp to do some recruiting.
Sometimes. A lot of times they send it out to the college coaches.
Okay.
And they have it posted on their social medias and all those kind of things. Players like Ice Moa, Striker Rashid, those two guys, I love those guys, friends of mine. I mean, Ice is signed to BYU, and Striker has gotten a few offers from smaller schools, but
Where did your dad play college ball?
he played at Idaho State University.
Okay. And what position did he play?
Well, he came in as a wide receiver, and then
Really?
he was a tight end,
Okay.
and then he was a D end, and then he was a right guard.
Okay.
So he got moved around quite a
Yeah,
bit.
he got to play a lot of positions. Has he been a big help to you in just kind of talking through the college experience of playing college football and what it takes and all those kind of things?
Yes, he's always been able to be there to remind me of things I need to do and show me really what it's like to be in that college environment, how hard it actually is, and whether it's physical stuff or even academics. Him and my mom make sure I always have good grades, and they do a great job of making sure that I'm doing what I need to be able to try and play at that level.
Well, that's awesome. We're proud of you, and we're confident you're going to go big. So don't forget about us when you make it big, okay?
I will not forget about you, I promise.
So your mom is one of the coaches of the Lady Trojan basketball team.
Yes.
How does she like doing that?
Oh, she loves it. She was a little nervous at first, but she's began to really love coaching. She loves to be around all the girls, and she likes to coach them. I mean, she likes to be around them, be their friend, and she's enjoyed it. She's always talking about it when she gets home.
Did she play in college or high school?
I don't think she has ever played.
Really? Okay.
No, it was actually a surprise when Coach Mack asked if she would coach, because she has really never played, but she has me and my dad who have coached her up and taught her all the things of basketball.
That's awesome.
When he asked her, I think he was really trying to get my dad to try and coach.
Yeah.
But my mom has done a great job, and she's figured it out.
Well, I want to give a shout out to the Lady Trojan basketball team. They had a big win last night at Layton Christian.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it online. They won by a score of 77-64. And a huge shout out to Elena Birkland. Tied the Morgan High School record with 7 threes in the game.
Wow.
That record was set just a few games ago by her friend Janelle Blazard.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so she did good. She ended the game with, get this line here, Ty. She had 25 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and 3 fouls. She
wow.
had 2 fouls she didn't use.
Yeah.
You take advantage of those, don't you?
Yes. I take every foul all the way until the 4th one. Then I have to be a little more careful.
So that was fun. So she had an outstanding game. And one of the things I want to mention is at the varsity game, I'll be doing that game with Carter Thackeray. He'll be back on my side. We will pick a player of the game, and they will receive a gift certificate from Bingham's Custom Meats for a free bacon bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to give Elena Birkland a bacon bomb certificate for setting that record and having 25 points and just an outstanding game at Layton Christian yesterday. So, Elena, you have a bacon bomb certificate coming your way. So, other leaders of that game, we had Janelle Blazard. She had 16 points. Alex Trussell had 12. Marissa Spence had 9. She had 3 threes. I think they were all in the third quarter. She was 3 for 4 from the three-point line. Danielle Bigelow, 5. Olivia Jaffa, 4. Amaya Rogers, 4. Emery Morell, 2. So really fun to see them do so well. And Coach Mack was pumped.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask him about that when
Yeah.
we're together. He was over getting the crowd going. So in this game, let's review some of the scoring leaders. For Morgan, Joe Waite has 5. Nick Despain, 3. Evan Harris, 2. Tate Nilsson, 2. Cade Johnson, 3. Luke Olson, 2. For LCA, Malik has 4. Attis has 5. Elias has 11. Valdzim has 2. Shorn has 8.
Ooh. Trojans have gone into a man defense, it looks like.
Did they hear you? Did they?
They
listen?
must have.
You called it. So Malik with the ball. He's guarded by Tilby. Number 4 against number 4.
Ah.
A little breakdown underneath. 2 points there for number 44, Dario.
I think he was playing a little bit too much defense with his hands instead of his feet.
Dario has 10 points. Tilby drives in. Banked up, layup, no good. Gets his own rebound.
That's a foul. No
Yeah,
call.
gets it out and clears it to Johnson. Fakes the 3. Out to Despain. He'll take 3. No good. Ball tipped out and Morgan ball. I wondered if Luke tipped that out, but it was Dario that looked like he got the tip on it from Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
Little jumper. Rare miss there by Tilby. He's using money from that range.
I like that shot. We just can't seem to hit any shots right now. Ooh.
Good defense there. Offensive foul on Malik.
That's definitely a hard foul to call from the ref's perspective because of, I mean, Tilby may have got pushed over, but he also went for that ball kind of. I believe that's a mixture of both players' faults.
Good to see him move his feet, though, not try to reach in with his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Waite gets it to Tilby. He'll take 3. No. Another rare miss there. Tilby is smooth on those. Look at that ball movement. The ball never touched the floor from the rebound to the layup.
You tell her
That's number 14, Attis for 2.
Full court offense for Layton Christian.
Yeah, I noticed that same thing in the sophomore game, that when they get the ball, they outlet it. There's not a lot of dribbling, and they find the open man, get a quick shot. Third quarter of the JV game here. Johnson gets a backdoor cut to Tilby, and that was blocked.
That was a great block. I mean, Tilby didn't even see him coming.
Shot was no good there. Rebounded by LCA, stolen by Tilby. Padding his stats with the steal. Nick Despain drives in, free throw line, spin move. Gets it out to the Russian. Tilby now drives, fakes the pass. Oh, a nice look off there and a bank shot. Great move by Tilby.
Jordan's had the ball there for a long time.
That's Tilby's first points. He has 2.
Aggressive
He's all
RD.
over Malik, fouls him. Derek Tilby has 2 personals now. We appreciate those of you who are joining us online from locations around the globe. We operate based off the donations of our viewers. If you feel inclined to scan the QR code on the bottom right-hand part of your screen and or look for us on Venmo at Morgan Sports Network, we accept your donations and appreciate it very much. Nice defense there by Waite.
There we go.
And a rebound by Tilby. Gets it out to Despain. Dribbles in with the right hand, layup. Yes. Nicholas Randall Despain Jr. the third for 2.
His middle name's Randall?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Oh, wow.
Bodies are flying.
Oh, that was out of bounds.
There we go. You called it from up here.
Yeah. That was incredible defense by Cade. Holy cow. I don't know if you saw it, but he dove on the floor for that ball, and he didn't give up, and the player sat on top of him, but he was still reaching for it.
Usually when a player sits on top of another one, that's typically a foul.
Typically, yes. Sometimes those things just come a little by shock to the refs. I am a ref myself, too.
Oh, really?
It's hard to know what to do in those situations because when it seems like both players are kind of fouling there, you got to like think, oh, who's the foul on? But
Joe Waite, 3 points with an assist to Tilby. Morgan's whittling away at this lead. LCA has a fairly large lead. 45-24 is the score.
And like we talked about earlier, I mean, this isn't over. The Trojans definitely are good enough to come back and still win this game. Even if they bring it close, I think that'd be an accomplishment.
What a move there by Malik. Wow.
And there's that athleticism again. I mean, he takes his one step into the middle of the key and jumps off of it and goes to the other block. I mean, that's just incredible.
Tilby bumped by Malik. That's his second personal. Score is 24-47. According to the scoreboard.
Watching Malik, I mean, he's really smart in how he plays the paint. I mean, he may be a little bit shorter than everyone else, but he can figure out how to get to the open space in just 1 or 2 steps.
Number 12, Alec, is in the game. Nice inbounds play there by Kate Johnson to Nick Despain for an old-fashioned three-point play.
I about started clapping right there.
You can.
I liked that play.
It's all right. That was a really good play.
Box 3, I believe, is what they still call it, unless they changed it. But
nice play there by the Trojans. Despain, free throw good.
That's what we like to see.
Nick has 8 points.
You start to feel the energy of the Trojans.
There's
right
a
now.
steal by Cade.
Ooh, got pressure.
Gets it to Joe. To Nick. For 2. Yes. Wait. To Despain for 2.
You can feel the crowd and the energy of this room that the Trojans are starting to get back on their feet, and you can tell they're hungry to get this win.
Some Lady Trojan students have come in. They're getting excited for the game. A foul on Cade.
I like seeing that out of Cade. I mean, Cade genuinely is an amazing scorer, and it's fun to see when he's able to play that aggressive defense to go fight for the ball.
Morgan has 2 team fouls. LCA has 3. We're in the 3rd period, 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the JV game. LCA got up by as much as 28 points.
Great help defense. I love it. See, that's why they need to go into man. That is just great defense. See, the Trojans are moving around and not letting them have any easy shots.
Yeah, and Luke corralled that rebound. Had a couple different chances, but he got it. It was a good play. I agree with everything you said. Here's Tilby driving in, fancy dribbling. Foul. Foul was on number 12, Alec. His first, 4th team foul. Morgan 29, LCA 47.
Alex Fisher is in the building.
Yes, he is. He's
got is that pink? I don't know, a pastel pink?
Coral.
Coral, that's a good that's a good name for it.
Tilby will inbound the ball. Gets it to Luke. To Joe for 3.
Ah, I thought he made that.
I did too. I look good from here.
I almost celebrated.
You almost stood
right
up.
there. Yeah.
That would have been nice to cut into the lead. Oh, there's a almost turnover. Saved by LCA.
Slim Shady saved that one.
Yes, he did.
I love the defense right now.
His real name is Marco.
When I call him Slim Shady, it's a compliment. I love Slim Shady. Oh.
Evan Harris picked up a foul there. It's his 2nd. 3rd team. Brogan Garrett, number 33 in, replacing Luke Olson.
Russian looks a little tired. He's
He
been
does.
playing well.
Might need him in the varsity game. Here's Tate Nilsson also in, replaces Tilby.
I believe he'll play a lot tonight in varsity. Layton Christian has a lot of big guys in the paint, and it'll definitely be a hard-fought battle down low.
Shot no good. Rebound to Spain. Gets it up to Garrett. Out to Evan. Takes a baseline jumper. In and out. Halfway down, and it just spun out.
I like how the Trojans are moving the ball, though. I mean, you can tell they're not trying to be selfish with how they're scoring.
That's a deep 3 there from LCA. No good.
Oh, I didn't think that one was going in.
Evan to Nick.
Ah.
Evan got the ball back and got fouled. Good play by Evan. I don't know how he threaded the needle there on that pass.
Yeah.
That was really good.
No, Evan Harris, I think he's an amazing player. I personally think he's one of the best players on this team. He may not be the best scorer that we have, but his ability to be able to go drive for layups or the mid-ranges, even finding his teammates open, he does that great, and his defense is one of the best in the team as well.
He made his first, missed his second. We have a lane violation, so he's going to get some repentance free throws here. He'll get another try. Tanner Matthews in, replacing Joe Waite, number 25, the sophomore. Led the sophomore team in scoring, had 3 threes, and a couple of clutch free throws at the end. Evan repented well and made the free throw. Marco up top.
Trojans starting to make a great comeback here.
Rebound there by Tate Nilsson. Didn't even jump. It came right to him. I think Tate's going to get a couple steals before this quarter's over.
Yeah. And if you notice Tanner's defense right there, it was really smart defense. The guy was bigger than him, but he went to his shooting arm side and he just had his hand right there, so it was a contested, good, hard
nice
shot.
Play there by Harris to Despain for 2. Morgan whittling away at this lead. 33-47, under 1 minute to go in the 3rd quarter of the JV game. Morgan versus Layton Christian.
Oh.
A steal by Nilsson, I told you there,
Yep.
buckets.
You predicted that one.
There's Matthews for 3. No good. Rebound Garrett.
Ooh.
He went over his back, though.
I don't know if I completely agree with that
Looked
call.
like he just grabbed the ball.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
though he fell, the rule is that if they're boxing you out and you go over, that's over the back. But if it's both going up for the ball, but I can see why they called it. I mean, he did fall.
LCA with the ball. Tough defense there. And this steal by Harris. He goes in. Left-hand layup. Good.
I thought he was going to try and dunk it. I was a little worried there.
Evan Harris. Nice play there by Harris.
I was worried he tried and dunk
12-point
it.
ball game here,
Worth it.
Buckets. 16 seconds to go in the quarter.
And like we talked about, I mean, it's not over for the Trojans. I think that they definitely have the momentum, and hopefully if they keep it through this quarter break, they'll be just fine.
5 seconds to go. 2, 1. Tate got the shot off,
Oh.
and it hit the roof.
That was a really high shot.
I've never seen a ball hit that high.
Oh, rainbow.
Wow. Well, that's the end of the third quarter. Things are getting exciting. Morgan 35, Layton Christian 47. Hey, Buckets, Layton Christian.
Trojans are getting a comeback here. It's really fun to watch. They're definitely playing well in their defense. They switched to that man, and that man defense, they're playing smart defense as they're doing it. They may not be able to stay in front of them all the time, but when they're not, it's because they're playing that ball side hand or the shooting hand on the layup so that they can't make the shot very easily.
Hey, Ty, that quarter, Morgan outscored LCA 18-6.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great quarter for the Trojans. I think, as you've said, they have some momentum. We'll see if they can build on that. Leading the way for the Trojans right now is Nick Despain with 12 points. Joe Waite has 9. Derek Tilby has 6. Those are kind of your leading scorers for the Trojans. They're coached by Coach Skylar Benson, Morgan High alumni, basketball superstar.
Still is a basketball superstar.
Yeah, he's a
Great
heck of a
shooter.
guy. Teaches, does he still teach Spanish?
Yes, he's Espanol.
Senor Benson.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Tilby for 3. In and out.
They just
Ball tipped out. LCA ball.
12 points. I mean, that's just 4 shots.
Yes, I hear you.
It's making me excited. I'm ready to go.
Number 40, Shorn back in. He did not play in that last quarter.
I think that they thought they had a lead pretty easy and they didn't need to put in that player.
Coach Jones said, hey, let's get Shorn back in. Corey Jones is the coach of LCA's JV team. Nice rebound there and box out by Evan Harris, and Shorn fouled him.
I don't know if I really agree with that one fully, but I don't really know how he got him there. He didn't even have ball or hand, I felt like. It looked like he just was up there with him.
So far, the officials have not looked to us for any advice, but
No.
I think they could.
They definitely should.
Yeah, that's right. Harris drives in, kicks it out to Tate, to Tanner, Garrett, Tilby. Good ball movement by the Trojans. LCA in a 2-3 zone, or a 3-2 zone. Very similar to Morgan's defense. Tate's fouled, and that's going to put him at the free throw line. That's the 7th team foul on LCA. That's kind of a big deal. So 7 minutes to go in the 4th period, and Morgan will be doing in a bonus the rest of the way.
And I think the reason that they've gone into bonus is because of once they switched to that man defense, it made it so LCA was a little bit more hurried, and now they're not being as smart with how they're playing their defense or their offense or even rebounding. They're just kind of rushed and flustered.
Tate made the first. Tate Nilsson, number 15. Tremendous athlete. Felt like after every football game this season, I was driving up to his house to give him a Player of the Game certificate. Tanner Matthews got an offensive rebound. Now gets a 3. Yes, Tanner Matthews. He's pumped up. Derek Tilby assisted. Wow.
The whole gym is ready to go. We all know that the Trojans are playing well, and I wouldn't be surprised if we finish out the win this game.
We're in single digits here.
Ah.
LCA with a chance for a 3-point play here.
See, I don't agree with that, but the refs don't hear us, so.
Tate just picked up his 4th personal there.
I personally think that was great defense. I mean, he just stayed with him. He wasn't really hitting him with the body, but he made sure that the guy couldn't push through him, and he just had his hands straight up. I think that was perfect defense.
Attis has 9 points.
How do you say his name?
Attis.
Attis?
Not sure if that's his first name or his last name, but I think it's his first. Tanner Matthews, Brogan Garrett. Nick Despain has checked in. Tilby dribbling, gets it to Tanner. Got a lot of 3-point shooters in the game right now. Here's Tanner, he'll take 3. Oh, just short. Rebound by Cade Johnson, nice rebound. Despain. Good play there, Nick. Got in trouble, threw it off of Elias's leg.
I liked the face of him. He saw he was stuck, and you could tell he just looked at him and just threw it right off.
I don't want to call a timeout like I did in the first half.
Yeah.
Morgan down 10.
That was a calculated move.
Just under 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
Oh, wow.
It was a good move there by Cade, but Shorn got up and blocked it out of bounds.
I don't think Cade knew where he was at the end of that. He was spinning a little bit.
He's going to take a 3 here. No, fakes the 3. Despain to Tilby. Can Brogan shoot 3s, Ty?
I can't say I know that for sure. I wouldn't know if he does. I wouldn't think he would, but if he did, I mean, wouldn't be that surprised.
The turnover by the Trojans. We invite you to tune back in for the varsity game. We'll go live
There we go,
about 10 minutes to 7.
Brogan will be a receiver for us next year. He did a great job in JV this year.
Oh, turnover.
Russians coming in.
Okay, Luke Olson back in the game.
He actually lived in Russia for a lot of time in his childhood. That's why we all call him the Russian.
I like it. For the next dead ball, I have a special announcement to make regarding the Morgan High cheer team.
Great announcement. I know what you're going to say.
There's 2 points there for Dario. He found himself wide open in the painted area, even though it's not painted, and just put it right in for 2.
That's my favorite area of the court.
You made your money down there,
Mm-hmm.
although you did drain a 3.
I've made a few threes in my time.
You did. Those were exciting. Cade Johnson for 3. Yes!
That was a great shot. He wasn't fazed by the defender jumping up at him. He was just focused on the rim, and he just let it go with full confidence. Ooh.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, okay. Look, the official did not look confident in making that call. He
did
hesitated
not.
a little bit. It looked like good defense from
That was great defense.
Derek,
I mean,
but 6-team foul.
I think that was just an aggressive play on the offense. I think that was a foul. I think he knows it too. He's smiling and laughing about it.
Derek has 4 fouls. Number 4 has 4.
Tate does too. We're definitely in foul trouble here. Not a good sign.
Intensity's picking up here on both sides.
Mhm.
Under 5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter of the JV game. Morgan in a man-to-man defense.
Oh, wow. I cannot believe that was called.
They called it on the ground before the shot.
That is not to criticize, but
Who did they call that on?
did not like that call. I think he's getting a little ticky-tacky.
They called it on Cade Johnson, his second. There's a 1-and-1 for Malik. Missed it. Cade got the rebound.
Ball does not lie.
Here's Tanner. Over to Cade. Timeout by Coach Benson. Full timeout. So, Ty, I've got an announcement to make here. With 4 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, I received word from the Morgan High cheer team that they just won the state championship.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to the Lady Trojan Spirit Squad. We know for sure that they won in the all-girls show cheer, which is kind of the main event there. There's many other categories, which we'll find out the details on. But one of the things that I think the school should be most proud of, too, is they won the Sportsmanship Award, which was all classifications 1, 2, 3, and 4A schools competed in, Morgan won that award.
Wow, that's incredible. It's good to hear.
Coach Sue-Ann Kelsey, she's an amazing coach. We have also Ben Nagai. He's a amazing coach. He's won many state championships, both at coaching at the high school level and competing at the his team at Weber State won the national championship when he was on the cheer team. He's also a jazz stuntman. Was on the jazz stunt team. And then Audrey Ball, she's the dance coach.
Yeah.
Together, the cheer and the dance team create the Spirit Squad. Congratulations to the Morgan High Spirit Squad on their state championship back-to-back.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's good for them.
Going to have to get a bigger banner.
Yes.
I'm looking at the cheer banner. They've won state in 2008, 11, 12, 15, 17, 18, 20, and 21. Not bad.
So would this be?
This be three
in a row.
Pete,
Wow.
yeah. That's neat. Here's Cade. He'll take 3. Looked like he got hit on the wrist. No call.
Ooh, yeah, there's a foul. I thought that one would be a foul.
Yeah, that's not a bad foul there. Make him earn it from the line.
You got the Jordan Bowles for a cheer team.
Joe Waite will check back in right now. It's a 1-1. Morgan has 18 fouls. Scores 42-51. 3 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Free throw no good there by Attis. That's 2 in a row that he's missed. Joe Waite fakes the 3, gets it to Despain. He surveys the situation. He's trying to get it to Joe. Has it. Luke. Nick has the ball. Looking around, gets it to Joe again. LCA's tightened up their man-to-man defense here. Backdoor cut by Harris. Up. Shot no good. That was a great backdoor move there by the Trojans. Foul was on Attis.
That looks like it hurt. I mean, he hit Evan pretty hard.
This will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game. He's made all of them, made 3. He has 7 points in the game. Despain has 12. Waite has 8.
Waite has 8. Lane violation.
Oh, was it on Evan? Maybe
Yeah.
Did he know he was missing
I
it?
think
So
he
just
knew
went
he
in?
was missing it, so he just went up for it.
8-point game, 3 minutes to go. Regulation. What a play there by Attis. He is fast. He went in there for an easy right-handed layup. 10-point game, 3 minutes to go.
Eli Baylor's over to our right now. He's getting warmed up, stretching. I believe he does it every single game. He comes up here and stretches.
Nice move there by Harris. Couldn't get the layup to go.
Ooh, got a timeout.
Stolen by K. Timeout Morgan. Good play there by the Trojans. Nice call there by Coach Benson. Big Sky Benson. I don't know if that's his name or not.
We call him Senior.
Senior Benson, nice call.
I think that what he's drawing up right now is a play called Cougar. I bet you they're going to go in there, run Cougar to Cade. I think.
So they'll have the ball kind of right where the team is right now. So how does the play work, Ty?
So if they were to do it, it would be they pass it up to the point guard up top. If I'm remembering this right. It's been a year.
It's okay.
And then I think he would pass it to the wing, who would so the pass it to the wing. The big guy would pop out, and he'd pass it to the big guy at the baseline, and then he would cut down. Big guy would pass it back to the point guard, and the big guy would come down and set a screen for the shooting guard, who would run back out to the baseline for a 3-jumper. I would not be surprised if he's calling that play right now to Cade, or
so it's
maybe
for a
even
3.
Joe.
For a 3,
Yes.
okay.
Sorry, that's hard to.
That's okay. I thought you did a good job explaining it. Would like to thank some of the supporters of the Morgan Sports Network: Oakland Construction, Right Alsh Electric, Bingham's Custom Meats. They sponsor our player of the game for varsity. Free bacon bomb.
Sandwiches too.
They have really good sandwiches in there.
I have not had them yet.
Randall Brothers Construction, Roger and Ryan Randall. They're Morgan High alumni. Choose them for your next residential or commercial build. Heinz Automotive and Heinz Country Store. Here we go.
Ooh.
Oh, give and go to Despain, and he got fouled. No call, but he made the layup. Nice give and go.
I believe that was White is what
That
it's
was
called.
from Russia to America. Olsen to Despain. Nick now with 14 points.
Calling a
Timeout, LCA. That's a really good inbounds play. That wasn't the one that you thought they were going to do, but
No.
I like that give and go right there. I thought Nick got fouled.
Yo, I think he did too.
Could
That
have
was
been
a great
free
play. No, I love that play.
Score is 45-53. LCA with the lead. They've led the entire way. They started out 17-0 in the first quarter, and ended up the end of the first quarter was 19-4. Morgan came to life. The halftime score was 17-41. End of the third, Morgan had cut it to 35-47.
And all of us, this group, for some reason, we are a second half team. And every sport we have, I don't know why, all of us boys, we like to come back in the second half.
Well,
we like to make it close, I guess. Be nice to the other team.
Don't do that in football. Just
No,
get the
that's-
lead and hold it. the
That's
whole
our
time.
problem. I mean, that's what happened to us in state. We didn't show up till the second half. I mean, we definitely got to
Played
fix
great
that.
in the second half. Almost a steal there by Morgan.
Oh, that's a foul. Easy foul. That was an easy call for the ref.
That was Dario that got fouled. Fouled by Nick, his first. 19 fouls.
Eli Bailey's ready to go. Stretching.
2 minutes and 22 seconds left in this one. Morgan down 8.
Made his free
Dario
throw.
got that one. As far as the MVPs go, I know there's still 2 minutes to go, Buckets, but who do you like for both teams as the MVPs of this game?
For Layton Christian Academy, I think
Shorn?
Shorn.
Number
that's how
40.
you say it. He didn't play the whole third quarter, but how he plays, I mean, beginning he had, 8 points first
did.
quarter?
Yeah.
They get themselves the lead, and how he rebounds, how he plays defense. He's a great player. Either him or Malik, right, number 4?
Yes.
One of those two players for me for Layton Christian Academy. And for Morgan, I don't even know. I honestly don't know. They've all been pretty balanced out.
That has been. It's a turnover by Morgan. Not what they were after. 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
I think Nick just heard the clap for the ball, and he just threw it immediately, but the
Yeah.
player moved.
Look
Wow.
at that Euro step by Shorn for 2.
See, him and Malik have done that very well the entire game. They find the open space through the defense. The big's got to be able to move his feet. It's hard to do. It's not something easy to see, but
Morgan down 11. Under 2 minutes to go.
Oh.
Another turnover by the Trojans. I think Cade thought Joe was going to cut baseline, and he was camped out for 3. Probably time to start launching some threes.
yeah, I agree.
It's a steal by Despain. Gets it up to Tilby. He takes 3. Yep.
And that's it. There we go.
Eric Tilby.
Girls basketball is getting very hyped for him.
Amaya Rogers is pumped over there in the student section. Tilby just fouled out. He ran straight to the bench.
Yeah, he's not very happy. You can tell. I mean, he's walked all the way over to the drinking fountain, maybe in the locker room.
8-point game, 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in regulation. Here's Malik at the line. He missed his last free throw. See what he does here. He'll have 2. We're in the double bonus. Missed that one. He has 6 points in the game.
Malik,
He does.
only 6?
Yeah. He's seems like he has more.
Gotta
but
say, I
yeah.
feel like he has a lot more than that.
Got his second. Now he has 7. Despain leads the way for the Trojans with 14. I'd like to give a shout out to Scott A. Duncan, who is watching this game from the Dallas airport. He's normally our clock operator here. He's out of town today. Miss you, Scott. Hope you travel safely.
Dallas.
Devin Harris to Cade for 3.
Oh.
Shot in rhythm. He usually makes those. Here's an offensive board by the Trojans.
I think the reason he missed that, he was leaning backwards a little bit, trying to get away from the defender.
Nick got fouled, so he'll be at the line 1-1.
game isn't over, but it's definitely coming to a point where a lot of really good things need to happen for the Trojans.
Got it. 15 points for Nick. Morgan down 8. 48 seconds to go. Missed it.
Russian almost had that rebound.
He did. He kind of tipped it around a little bit.
I think they need to foul or something here. Take the ball. Yeah, there we go.
Malik has missed 2 free throws. He's made 3. He's 3 for 5. He'll be back at the line, 1-1.
You say he's 3 for 5 from there?
He is, yeah. So this will be his 6th attempt. No.
And players yelling, or not players, fans yelling.
That was a 2. Oh, that it must have been the. Oh, that was Morgan's 10th. So it was. We're in the double bonus here.
You hear little kids yelling in the sidelines. I love it. "30 seconds. We got to figure something out, boys. Come on."
Olsen.
Oh, not that. That's not what we need.
Little foul there on Despain. Little bump.
I think that was a little bit of
Little bit.
exaggeration
Yeah.
by LCA.
Refs are conferring on what to do here. Consulting one another. Let's see what they decide.
But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if Nick purposely bumped him.
Nope, they gave it, y'all. They gave him, wasn't intentional, so he's getting 2 shots here. 27 seconds to go here. 2 shots for Elias.
He's a good shooter.
Has 11 points to make it 12. He started out red hot, made 3 threes in a row in that first quarter. A 10-point game here. Morgan has 1 timeout left. Layton Christian has 3. Got them both. 13 points for Elias. Evan Harris drives in, kicks it out to Cade for 3. He got it.
And 1.
A good sportsmanship there. They helped him up and pat him on the back. There's a 4-point play opportunity here for Cade Johnson. He has 3 threes in the game.
This game seems to be a little close to over, but it still gave a little bit of life to the Trojans.
Cut it to 7 here. Yep. 4-point play by Cade Johnson.
Got a foul. There we go. We're going to have to trust that they miss both their free throws.
Here's Malik at the line. This is his 8th free throw attempt. He's made 4. Missed it. This will be his 9th free throw attempt.
Take out the Russian.
Tanner back in, number 25, 3-point shooter.
Be scary if he missed this and they just put it back in for 2.
You got that one. Timeout LCA. Malik has 9 points for LCA. Ates has 11. Elias has 13. Shorn has 10. Dario has 13. For the Trojans, Nick Despain, 15. Evan Harris, 7. Tilby, 5. Nilsson, 3. Cade Johnson, 10. Joe Waite, 8.
Waite with 8.
Waite with 8. Matthews, 3. And Olsen, 2. What's Senior Benson telling his team here, Buckets?
Right now, I think he's telling them they need to be really aggressive on their defense, and on offense, they got to make sure their passes are crisp. And if they're going to pass the ball, it's got to be a really hard pass to the other player. I mean, we can't have any more lob passes like they were earlier. That's how Layton Christian got that steal to put them I believe, was it 59, 61, something like that at that point. But
we just received word that the Morgan cheer team's bus is on its way to Morgan. They'll receive a full police and fire escort from the rest stop in the canyon up to the high school, so that will be fun. We'll have to recognize when they enter the gym. If we're still on air, we'll for sure do that during the varsity game. 17 seconds to go. Harris to Despain for 3. It looks good. It is good. Nick Despain, money ball. 5-point ball game here. 11 seconds to go. Great play there, drawn up by Coach Benson.
Trojans have one more timeout. That's going to be a little challenging for them.
No timeouts, Buckets. That was the last one. Yeah,
oh, wow.
So Layton Christian has 2 timeouts. Both teams are in the double bonus with fouls. LCA 61, Morgan 56 right now. Sophomore game ended 42-39. The sophomores for Morgan were down by 15 points at one point and came back and ended up winning the game by 3 with some clutch play from Tanner Matthews.
Even if the Trojans lose this game, I think that there's a lot of plus sides to it. I mean, it was hard to stay. We're down by so much in the first quarter, but I mean, they really fought hard to come back. If they would have maybe just held them to, what, 2 points, 3 points less, I mean, this game would be really a lot more intense. It'd be a lot closer, but
Morgan has missed 3 free throws. LCA has missed 7 free throws. So full court pressure here from the Trojans.
Yeah,
try to get a quick foul here, right, Buckets?
Just think about basketball. Those little points, those little things change the game.
Malik will inbound. I think he's the one that Morgan wants to foul, but he's throwing the ball in, so that's not going to happen. Despain and Harris are up.
This kid can smack him out of bounds.
Screen to Elias, and he's fouled.
And Elias wants the free throws. You can look at it, see it.
He has 13 points.
Elias trusts himself and be able to make these.
9.7 seconds to go.
Evan Harris and Joe Waite is the bigs.
Morgan has 56 points. Maybe the score you're seeing on your screen is off slightly. Morgan has 56. Elias got it.
This point.
Score is 56-62. 9.7 seconds. No timeouts for the Trojans. Harris up. Gets it to Waite for 3. Nope. That should do it, Buckets.
And that is it.
That's the end of the ball game. Morgan 56, Layton Christian 63.
That was a fun game. Even though we ended up losing, I mean, we still had a hard-fought battle and came back a little.
Down by 28 at one point, so it was good to see them battle and kind of come back. And not the tone that they wanted to set for the varsity team, but having that little bit of momentum towards the end, I think will be a big deal. What are your parting comments here? Let's pick our MVP, should we?
Yeah.
Who do you like?
For the Trojans, honestly, it's hard to pick it for the Trojans. They've been pretty balanced out. I think Joe Waite did pretty good. Who's leading in points? Was it Nick?
Nick had 17 points.
Yeah.
Cade Johnson had that 4-point play, which was kind of neat.
Yeah, Nick had a great game. I'd have to say I'd give it to Nick. He had a lot of assists. He had a great job on defense. Really made it hard on him. And for LCA, I'm going to give it to Shorn.
Okay, and I'm going to give one to Elias, number 15. Had 3 threes to start the game, made 4 free throws at the end of the game, ended up with 15 points. So they'll both get a certificate from the Morgan Sports Network and a sticker for their scrapbooks. Here's an announcement from our PA announcer, David Halls. Announcing that the cheer team has won state and they're on their way home. So, well, Buckets, let's sign off here. Before we do, let's look at this picture up on the screen. Here's a picture of the Morgan Trojan team down at Salt Lake Community College. Look at all the banners and trophies, and we're going to have to expand the trophy case.
Yeah.
That's neat. So congratulations to Coach Sue-Ann Kelsey and Coach Ben Nagai, Coach Audrey Ball, and all of the other coaches and support staff that help make the cheer program so successful. The cheerleaders work so hard. They're tremendous athletes and just great people.
Yes, they
Congratulations.
Well,
I'm Tyler Quigley. You're Tyler Buckway.
Mm-hmm.
We had Dylan Despain, David Halls, PJ Williams, Austin Barlow, and we had Jake Haywood taking some still photos for us. We'll sign off and we'll be back.